another episode of Hanging with Miss Cooper. What's good, everybody? So, I know I've been off the grid for a while, but rather than be like, oh, this and this has been going on, no. I'm going to do like what the TV shows do. And I know a couple of my other fellow podcasters do this, but this is a new season of Hanging with Miss Cooper. So let's get right into it, and let me tell you about some changes that are also happening with the show. So, since I know I talk about different topics or the same topics within the different topics, I decided to actually create topic series. So that way, if you like a particular topic I'm talking about, it'll be in a certain series. And it'll also be easier to navigate, that sort of thing. I'm getting more organized for y'all. How do y'all like that? And if I sound kind of wheezy and everything, I'm just coming off this cold. It's been crazy. I'm tired of being sick, but I'm about over it. So, yeah, enough about that. So, to kick off my new series, this new series is called Why You're Not Married. And ladies, there's all sorts of reasons why we're not married, why you don't want to be married, or if you want to be married but it just hasn't happened yet. This series is for you. And to kick it off as the Why You're Not Married series, why you're not married? When you fight with his mother about the front seat. And I'm not just talking about a car either. Okay? So, you're happily single, right? You're doing your independent woman thing, and you're living your best life. You have a job, you have friends, your own place, maybe even a boyfriend here and there. Everything is going well for you. Single moms, now I haven't forgotten about you. I have a post for you later on, okay? But for you single ladies who have your life together, you got this. Life is good. Life is going great. You look good. You feel good. And now you feel ready to take your relationship with your boyfriend to the next level. You feel like everything is going great. You get along. There's not a lot of drama. You love each other. You want that commitment. But there's an issue. This nagging thing that keeps popping up and it just won't go away. Anytime that you bring it up, it starts an argument and then you both feel bad and don't want to speak to each other. It's silly, really, but you feel that if it's not addressed, then you can't move forward to the next phase of the relationship. Does it sound familiar? Okay. The issue at hand is he makes you sit in the back seat, but his mother sits up front with him. How dare he? What the fuck? Like, why? I'm his woman. She can sit in the back. I'm not doing this shit. That's my man. What is her problem? She needs to remember her place. She needs to fall back. Any of these sound familiar? Do you agree with any of these? Okay, if you do, I have something I need to say to you. You need to check yourself. Ladies, let me explain something to you. If you're currently the girlfriend in a relationship and you've got a problem with your man putting his mother before you, you clearly don't know the order of things. Now, before you get yourselves in a bunch about what I'm saying, let me back it up for you and explain. Not the Bible, for those of you who actually read it, it clearly states the natural order of things when it comes to relationships. There is a certain order in which relationships work for them to succeed. In Ephesians, the 5th chapter, verse 31, it says, "For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother and shall be joined unto his wife, and they two shall be one flesh. And that's in the Bible, and that's the King James Version. Ladies, if you're a girlfriend, you don't get wife privileges. Sorry to burst your bubble on that one. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not sorry. If a man is putting his mom before you, he's not wrong. Now, you may feel some sort of way about that, and that's your right. But when you get out of your feelings about it, then you need to think about it like this. How he treats his mother is a reflection on how he's going to treat you and any future daughters he may have with you. Do you want a man who disrespects his mother? Do you want a man who would disrespect you? Because when you get mad at a man for clearly honoring and respecting his mom, that's exactly what you're asking for in a relationship. Now, you may bring up the women who don't have a man and depend on their sons a lot. You feel that they are meddling in your relationship and that your man is acting like a mama's boy. Now, let me break some science up for you once again. According to the Bible, in the Old Testament, it clearly is written that if a woman's husband dies, his brother is supposed to marry the widowed wife and produce an heir so that his brother's bloodline can continue. Because a woman isn't supposed to be without a head, which is her covering, which is her husband. But obviously in today's society, that's not happening. If it did, we wouldn't have so many single-parent households. When a single mom is depending on her son for her needs, such as yard work, fixing things around the house, or getting around in general, there's nothing wrong with that at all. That man is honoring his mother and taking care of her until he finds a wife. When that man finds a wife and marries her, that's a big deal, okay, ladies? Marries her. Then he leaves his mother to care for his own household. Only then does the wife take priority over the mother. See what I did there? So what about in the case where the man wants to still keep caring for his mother? He still does it because he's still honoring his mother. A wife who understands how the Most High created us and the proper order of things understands that and isn't threatened by it. Because a lot of you guys are threatened by the mother. And you know what, for this, I'm going to use my own marriage as an example. Now, my husband and I have been married for about a year now. And he has mentioned to me on more than one occasion that he wants to bring his mother to our home so that he can help take care of her. He grew up in a single-parent household after his parents split up. So he's seen firsthand how his mother has struggled to raise both him and his brother. And my husband loves his mom and just wants what's best for her. Now, I understand this, and as his wife, I'm supportive of him for that. But I also know you may be thinking, well, it makes a difference as long as you get along with the mom versus if you didn't. And you're right. It makes a huge difference. But ladies, you already know that most mothers can see right through you if you are being fake, rude, or just straight up childish. And if they can see that in you, they don't want that for their sons. Now, you know that's the honest truth. If you're being genuine and respectful, then there's no reason why you can't get along with his mom. Now, if his mom is just plain mean and spiteful, address it with your husband so that he can handle his mother. Same goes if that's your boyfriend. If she's being disrespectful and rude, let him handle it. That's not your place. Girlfriends and baby mamas, they really get their places confused when it comes to wife privileges. Don't disrespect his mother or try to downgrade her place before you are a wife. So I'm going to give it to you in terms that you can easily understand going forward, okay? 1 is the wife, 2 is the mother, 3 is the girlfriend/baby mama. Now, ladies, as you see, if you're a girlfriend, you're at the bottom and don't rank above his mother until he marries you. Only then will you outrank, and then you have the right to get upset about being in the front seat of the car. But in closing, if you're really going to start an argument about who sits in the shotgun in a car, maybe you shouldn't be married, and maybe you should get some lessons in respect and decorum. You know what I'm saying? You weren't expecting that. So for this and other episodes, check out my blog on hangingwithmisscooper.com. Also check out the podcast on the network inspiringconnections.net, on Spreaker, iTunes, and iHeart, and tune in. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. You have been listening to another episode of Hanging with Miss Cooper. I'm Miss Cooper, and you all have a great day.